Imagine standing before one of the most formidable off-road machines ever crafted, the 2026 Mercedes-Benz Unimog Expedition, finished in a flawless pearl white that gleams even under the dust and sunlight of a mountain trail. From the very first glance, this vehicle radiates strength, engineering precision, and the kind of timeless confidence that only Mercedes can achieve. The front view alone feels like a declaration of power. The signature Unimog grille, painted in satin black with the iconic Mercedes star at the center, commands attention. The LED matrix headlights form a sharp line of white brilliance, while the DRLs wrap around the edges like a halo of modern technology. The steel bumper below holds a heavy-duty winch, built not just for show but for real adventure, ready to pull the Unimog or any other vehicle out of mud, snow, or rocky paths. The front skid plate glints subtly beneath, revealing that this design isn't just luxurious, it's functional. Air vents on the hood channel fresh air to the twin-turbo diesel engine that hides beneath, an engine made for endurance, capable of hauling through sand dunes or icy valleys with the same relentless force. Moving toward the right side, the shape of the Expedition reveals its purpose. High ground clearance allows it to stride across boulders and riverbeds effortlessly. The pearl white body panels have a satin finish that resists scratches and dirt, maintaining elegance even in wild terrains. The tires are a masterpiece on their own, giant off-road treads hugging black matte alloy rims, each one designed to dig deep into any surface. The side mirrors are wide, equipped with LED turn indicators, and the side door bears the Unimog Expedition badge in brushed metal. Above the cabin, a black roof rack carries mounted floodlights and solar panels, while a ladder runs down to the right rear corner, leading to the rooftop platform. Every inch of this side whispers of adventure, fuel tanks, tool compartments, and air intakes placed with precision. As you circle toward the left, the visual harmony continues. The left side of the Unimog mirrors its strength but adds practical charm. Here, additional utility compartments are built in, water tanks, recovery tools, and external power ports for expedition gear. The camper body extends slightly beyond the chassis, painted in the same pearl white but textured for durability. It blends toughness with minimalistic luxury, a balance Mercedes engineers have perfected over decades. The black rubber trim around the doors creates a sharp contrast against the white surface, emphasizing the details. Small rivets line the frame, hinting at the hand-built quality of the Expedition module. Sunlight dances off the glass windows, showing the soft reflection of the rugged landscape around. Now imagine a bird's-eye view from above. From this angle, the 2026 Unimog Expedition looks like a piece of art in motion even while standing still. The roof tells a story of functionality and innovation. Dual solar panels stretch across the center, feeding clean energy to the onboard systems. A spare wheel sits mounted at the back edge, and floodlights are positioned across the perimeter for 360-degree illumination during night camps. A panoramic sunroof spans above the cabin, allowing light to flow inside. The aerodynamic lines of the roof create a smooth flow from front to rear, defying the usual boxy nature of off-road trucks. The entire vehicle casts a confident shadow over the rocky ground below, surrounded by a landscape that seems made for this machine, mountains, mud, and wind blending in a cinematic frame. The aerial view captures the Unimog's true character: bold, intelligent, unstoppable. Step closer, open the door, and the story changes from raw power to sophisticated luxury. Inside, the 2026 Mercedes-Benz Unimog Expedition feels more like a high-end SUV than an expedition truck. The cabin welcomes you with beige leather seats stitched with black threads in a diamond pattern, thickly padded for comfort during long journeys. The steering wheel, wrapped in premium Napa leather, carries the silver Mercedes emblem at its center. The dashboard stretches wide, housing a fully digital cockpit that displays everything from GPS navigation to off-road performance metrics. The screen glows softly against the brushed aluminum trim that runs across the front console. Every knob and button feels solid, built for both precision and endurance. The air vents have metallic edges, and ambient lighting runs gently along the cabin, shifting hues with driving modes: soft white for comfort, amber for off-road, and blue for night travel. The central console is designed with purpose. A large touchscreen interface manages climate control, expedition settings, and onboard connectivity. Beneath it lies a row of mechanical toggles that control differential locks, traction modes, and air suspension height. A cup holder sits beside a wireless charging pad, while storage compartments line the lower dash for maps and equipment. Between the seats, there's a rugged armrest with storage for essential tools and personal gear. Overhead, the panoramic glass roof allows a full view of the sky, whether it's clear daylight or a starlit night in the wilderness. The acoustic insulation keeps the cabin calm even when the outside world roars with wind or gravel. Behind the driver's area, the Expedition cabin offers pure utility with comfort. A compact kitchenette, foldable sleeping space, and modular cabinets are integrated seamlessly. Soft LED strips provide subtle illumination, and power outlets run along the sidewalls for portable devices and appliances. It's a small mobile sanctuary, crafted for explorers who want the wilderness without losing the essence of luxury living. The windows are tinted to reduce glare while maintaining privacy, and small curtains add a touch of home comfort. Back outside, the Unimog's performance deserves its own appreciation. The 2026 model continues the legacy of the Unimog with a powerful turbo diesel engine producing enormous torque, ideal for towing or climbing. Its all-wheel drive system, combined with locking differentials and a specialized low-range gearbox, ensures it can crawl up slopes that would challenge even the toughest off-roaders. The air suspension system adapts automatically to the surface, raising or lowering the height for optimum stability. The exhaust emits a deep, confident note, reminding you that beneath the elegance lies a beast built to conquer extremes. The white color plays a fascinating role in this adventure. Unlike darker shades, the pearl white Unimog stands out against earthy landscapes, reflecting sunlight beautifully while keeping the cabin cooler under heat. It gives the truck a majestic presence, almost as if it belongs equally in a luxury city street in the heart of a desert. The way light dances on its surfaces highlights every curve and corner, making it a perfect choice for both photographers and travelers who appreciate aesthetic perfection. As the camera circles back to the front, with the sun beginning to set behind the mountains, the pearl white Unimog glows softly under the golden hour. The headlights turn on, cutting through the dusk with clarity. Dust rises around the tires as the engine hums to life. It's not just a vehicle, it's a promise of freedom, strength, and endurance. The 2026 Mercedes-Benz Unimog Expedition in white represents the pinnacle of what an off-road expedition truck can be, a fusion of military-grade toughness and first-class luxury. Whether crossing deserts, climbing glaciers, or rolling through dense forests, it remains unshaken, timeless, and ready for the next challenge. This is the kind of machine that doesn't just take you to places, it transforms the way you experience the world. A white Titan on wheels, elegant and indestructible, reminding us that adventure, when powered by perfection, becomes art. In a world where adventure meets engineering perfection, one vehicle stands tall above all others, the 2026 Mercedes-Benz Unimog Expedition, finished in a flawless pearl white, shining like a beacon of strength and sophistication. This isn't just another off-road truck, it's a masterpiece built to conquer the world's harshest terrains with elegance and authority. The very sight of it commands respect. Every inch, every contour, and every bolt tells a story of purpose, power, and precision. As you look at it from the front, the Unimog's identity becomes clear, bold, powerful, and unstoppable. The front facade dominates the scene with its large matte black grille and the iconic Mercedes star shining proudly at its center. The LED matrix headlights cut through the environment with surgical precision, creating a bright white halo that complements the pearl white bodywork. Beneath the grille, a steel bumper carries a heavy-duty winch, ready for recovery missions, with a skid plate that gleams slightly under daylight. The hood carries subtle curves that guide your eyes upward, where reflections of clouds and mountains dance on the glossy white paint. Each detail feels handcrafted, engineered for those who live beyond boundaries. Moving along to the right side, the Unimog's stance is nothing short of majestic. The huge off-road tires stand proudly, gripping the ground with deep, aggressive tread patterns. The white body, slightly raised on its reinforced suspension, looks perfectly balanced between beauty and brutality. You notice the ladder at the rear corner, leading to the rooftop where solar panels and storage racks sit neatly in place. The metallic door handles, the matte black fenders, and the side mirrors with integrated LED indicators show that every design element here serves both form and function. As light hits the side panels, soft reflections create an illusion of movement even when the truck is standing still. The side profile isn't just a view, it's a statement of power, a visual symphony of German engineering and rugged adventure spirit. On the left side, you find even more of the Unimog's Expedition personality. Additional compartments for water, fuel, and tools are neatly integrated into the body. The matte black frame contrasts beautifully with the glossy white finish, giving it a timeless expedition look. A compact side window near the rear lets light into the camper section, hinting at comfort inside the toughness. The white paint reflects its surroundings, the dirt paths, rocky edges, and the sky, giving it a cinematic presence wherever it stands. Even when covered in dust, it manages to look pure, refined, and indestructible. From above, the Unimog transforms into a piece of functional art. The aerial view shows its wide stance and meticulous design. The roof is fully equipped with solar panels that power internal systems, LED floodlights on each corner, and a spare tire mounted at the rear. The panoramic glass roof of the cabin glows softly, reflecting the world above it. It's as if the truck is breathing, alive, ready, and waiting for its next expedition. The overall shape from above is perfectly balanced, aerodynamic yet robust, showing how luxury and practicality can coexist without compromise. Then, you open the door, and everything changes. The moment you step inside, the harshness of the outside world disappears. The 2026 Unimog Expedition's interior feels like a luxurious cockpit designed for a first-class traveler. The seats, wrapped in beige leather with black stitching, are plush, supportive, and adjustable for long journeys. The dashboard stretches wide, carrying a futuristic digital cockpit that displays navigation, off-road telemetry, and vehicle diagnostics. Every detail inside exudes craftsmanship. The steering wheel is wrapped in smooth Nappa leather, embossed with the Mercedes logo, and behind it sits a high-resolution driver display. Chrome accents highlight the air vents and switches, while soft ambient lighting in white and amber tones gently fills the cabin. The center console is an engineer's dream, everything within reach, everything with purpose. There's a large touchscreen for infotainment and expedition data, surrounded by tactile switches that control traction modes, differential locks, and suspension levels. The wireless charging pad, cup holders, and USB ports are positioned neatly, ensuring both utility and comfort. The panoramic sunroof above allows natural light to fill the cabin, offering breathtaking views of the sky and surroundings. The acoustic insulation ensures that even in the middle of chaos, rain, wind, or gravel, the interior remains calm and silent, like a cocoon of peace in the wild. Behind the driver's cabin, the Unimog Expedition continues to surprise. The integrated living space is designed with a sense of efficiency and elegance. A compact kitchenette, modular sleeping area, and storage cabinets are arranged intelligently, ensuring no space goes unused. Soft LED lighting makes the interior warm and welcoming during night stops. The windows are tinted for privacy but allow you to see out into the vast landscapes when you want to admire the world you're conquering. Every inch of this interior is made to remind you, adventure doesn't have to mean compromise. Step back outside, and the Unimog's mechanical heart comes alive. Under the hood lies a turbo diesel engine, a powerhouse capable of producing immense torque, essential for towing, climbing, and crawling through terrains where normal vehicles would surrender. The all-wheel drive system is reinforced with front, center, and rear locking differentials, giving it unmatched control on rocky, muddy, or snowy surfaces. Its transmission is smooth but strong, delivering power with absolute precision. The air suspension system automatically adapts to the environment, lowering on highways for aerodynamics and lifting high when off-road to clear obstacles. Each wheel operates with its own independent control, allowing for maximum stability and articulation even on steep inclines. But what truly makes the 2026 Unimog Expedition special isn't just its raw power, it's the way it blends that power with refinement. The white color isn't merely aesthetic, it reflects sunlight, keeping the body cool under extreme heat. It glows under moonlight and stands out beautifully against deserts, snowfields, and forests alike. The pearl white surface carries a quiet confidence, clean, pure, and timeless. When covered with dirt, it tells a story of adventure. When clean, it looks like a luxury masterpiece. As the light fades and evening settles, the Unimog takes on an entirely new personality. The LED floodlights come alive, illuminating the surrounding terrain with brilliance. The engine hums softly as it idles, and the glowing Mercedes emblem on the front grille radiates quiet power. Dust settles around the tires as the wind passes, and in that golden moment of sunset, the Unimog looks more like a piece of art than a machine. The sound of the engine builds up as it moves forward, effortlessly crossing rocks and slopes, showing off its strength with grace. The 2026 Mercedes-Benz Unimog Expedition is more than a vehicle. It's a companion for explorers, a shelter for travelers, and a symbol of freedom for those who crave life beyond the road. It carries the legacy of Mercedes engineering, precision, innovation, and excellence, and combines it with the soul of adventure. Whether you're crossing deserts, glaciers, or jungles, it's built to never back down. It's designed to reach the unreachable, to conquer the unknown, and to redefine what a true expedition vehicle should be. The white Unimog stands as a masterpiece of design and durability, a bridge between civilization and wilderness. It is the ultimate off-road adventure truck, capable of transforming every journey into an unforgettable experience. With unmatched strength, supreme comfort, and that unmistakable Mercedes elegance, the 2026 Unimog Expedition proves one simple truth: adventure has never looked this beautiful.